What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our channel, Intuitive Radio. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I hope you're excited for today's topic. But before we get into that, as you know, every 100 subscribers, I'm going to provide you guys, my lovely supporters, my subscribers, I'm going to reward you guys, by doing a free reading giveaway, okay? So this time we're going to just do a comment-based again. Just leave me a comment down below letting me know which pile you chose and how it resonated for you, and I will be picking one lucky winner to win a free reading. And make sure to have like your notifications on, or to at least check the comments when you come back, because I'm gonna be replying to your comments with all the information, so you don't want to miss out on those. I've had a couple people who have missed out, and I've had to give it to somebody else, and I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want you to miss out on your blessings. So make sure you check out the comments, and I will also announce on my new community tab all these things. It's a place for you guys to be updated on all what's going on, videos and stuff like that. So no long talking, let's get straight into it, okay? The topic for today is, what have you inherited from your ancestral lineage? So what have you gotten specifically from your ancestors? What is it about you that is unique to your bloodline, I guess? All right, so as usual, we have 4 piles here today that we're going to pick from. First, we have Botswana Agate. And I chose this because, oh my gosh, I just realized it kind of matches my hair. Yes, I chose this because I'm from Botswana, and so, I had to represent from my ancestors. Pile 2, we have Lapis Lazuli. Pile 3, we have red Jasper. And pile 4, we have Selenite. And I usually have this out, but I don't usually put it in. But today I felt called to, so here we are. All right, so make sure to pick with your intuition. If you need more time, this will be the perfect place to pause. Otherwise, I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1, if you chose the Botswana Agate, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to start with the Fairy Oracle deck, okay? I'm going to get one card to see what you got from your mother's side or your maternal lineage. Ooh, okay, we got it, okay? And then I'm going to pull another card to see what we got from your paternal lineage. That jumped out like so quickly. They were like, we here, we ready. Okay, can I get one more card for the paternal lineage? What did you, pile 1, inherit from your ancestors? Your paternal side specifically. What did pile 1 inherit? Ooh, okay. All right. Let's take a look. So from your mother's side, pile 1, you got Soulless. Oh my God, I love this card. And it's the number 13, okay? I also just heard Karma. I don't know why, but this is the card, Soulless. I love this card, okay? So from your mother's side, you got your looks, okay? Your mother's side of the family, that's where you got your looks from. If you have long hair, thick hair, luscious hair, any type of, I feel like whatever type of hair you have, you got that from your mother's side. But I'm also getting like long, thick, luscious hair. Like, I love it for you guys. Yes, you also got your confidence. I'm hearing something about your nose too. So if you have like a sharp nose, like a really, I don't know if it's like called a Roman nose or whatever. I actually don't know, so don't quote me on that. But like if you have like a broad, like a thin, sharp nose, I feel like you got that from your mother's side of the family. But I'm not getting like mostly all of your facial features. So some of you may look like your mom a lot, and you may get that a lot, or yeah, so I'm getting definitely that you guys, pile 1, you got your looks from your mom, okay? That's freaking amazing. I'm also seeing you got your confidence from your mom, okay? So not just your mom, but your whole mom side. I feel like you come from a lineage of very like strong women, but this can manifest in different ways. Like some strong women may be like outwardly and overtly aggressive, but some women won't act unless they're provoked, or they'll, you know, like stand up for themselves in a more gentle way rather than being so aggressive. But either way, I'm kind of feeling the sense that the women in your lineage are warriors. I just heard warriors, that they stand up for themselves, that they believe in what they believe in, and they're not easily swayed. So that's something that runs in your bloodline and that you may have inherited. So if you're a little fiery, if you're a little feisty, if you got a lot of energy, I'm kind of getting you got that energy from your mom's side. I'm also hearing a rebel. So some of you, keep in mind, like, you may not know this side of your parents, or you may, like, or even your grandparents, right? This is just your maternal side. There's that rebellious energy in there that you may have picked up from, or that you may have inherited. So I'm kind of getting like a rebellious, fiery energy. This is very fun. Also fun, yeah, from your mom. I feel like your mom's side, I'm kind of getting the comparison that your mom's side is more like the lively, energetic type of, you know, family. I'm getting specifically your mom, not necessarily like her whole lineage, but I feel like, I mean, take it how it resonates, but I'm just having this image of, like, you know, a very fun mom, a mom who's always like your best friend, you know what I'm saying? You can talk to them. They're very youthful at heart. So I'm feeling like you got a lot of that youthful, energetic, creative energy from your mom. Some of you, maybe your parents, your mom is like a chef, like a good chef, or she's really good at what she does, but like, I'm getting like painting, like she may be really good at painting. Like she has a very creative talent that she has. And it's giving me the sense that you inherited this talent from her, even if you don't practice it. So maybe like your mom's a painter. You may find out that you are a fantastic painter as well, even though you've never like really been into painting before. Wow. Also your kindness. Yeah, there's a lot of your facial features. I'm getting like cheeks, you know, you may have the same smile. I'm getting very strongly that you look a lot like your mom, pile one. And what you got from, I'm hearing Cancer, your father's side of the family, or your paternal bloodline. The singer of intuition. Oh my gosh. If some of you are like psychics or mystics or anything like this, you got this from your dad's side of the family. So again, that on your dad's side, they're a lot more calm. With this card, the Solace card, I was getting a lot of excitement, you know, that kind of energy. But this one, I'm feeling more calm. I'm feeling like they're more watchers. I'm hearing nomads. So it's kind of interesting. I'm getting the sense that you definitely got like your spiritual, psychic, maybe even intellectual side from your father's side of the family, or your paternal bloodline. I'm getting that there's a lot of intuition. I mean, obviously this is the singer of intuition, right? But I'm getting that there's like, I'm just getting a very quiet, very wise energy. So if you feel like, if people have ever called you wise, I would say you get your wisdom mostly from like your father's side of the family. It's kind of giving me like you really got all of the brains from like your dad's side. Like, this is very interesting to me. But it's not just about intelligence. It's the way that you think, the way that you talk, the way that you interact with other people. I would say you got that a little bit from your dad's side of the family. Whereas how you look, you know, and like your facial features, really, I would say you got more of the physical from your mother's side of the family, or your mother's bloodline. And then you got more of the mental, the spiritual from your father's side of the family. So that's really interesting, pile one. I'm going to shuffle. Ooh, I'm going to use the Muse Tarot. Yes, this one was calling my name. So I'm going to use the Muse Tarot to get more information on your mother's side. What else have you gotten, right? So let's pull some clarification, pile one. What have you gotten from your maternal bloodline? What else have you inherited from that side of your lineage? Okay. I'm going to do 6 cards. Okay, I'll take these two. Ooh, the moon. It kind of came out in reverse, so I'll put it in reverse. Can I get... Actually, I'll do 4 cards. Can I get 2 more cards? 2 more. But that's the devil. Some of you may be a water sign. Your mother may be a water sign. Can I get 2 more cards? Thank you. Awakening. Okay, this is interesting now. Because your mother's bloodline is like, we here too. And the Magician. Okay. This is a lot of major arcana. Okay. So I'm getting that also your mother's bloodline is now showing out. They're like, okay, you not gonna disrespect us and say we didn't give her or give him, you know, the good stuff. Y'all got the good stuff on your mother's side too, because we have mostly major arcana. We have the moon, we have awakening, and we have the Magician, right? These are really powerful cards. So I'm getting you got a lot of manifestation ability from your mother's side as well, especially with the Magician and the Awakening card here. I feel that you are very good at manifesting, and you got that from your mother's side of the family. They may have been like, you know, some witchcraft, I guess. I don't know what to call it, because so many people call it different things, and some people get offended when you call it different things. But I guess like some spiritual abilities, like the ability to manifest, work with the elements, maybe even shamanism or alchemy, things like that nature. Oh my gosh. So sorry. I just had like a vision, but that didn't mean anything. So never mind, ignore me. So it seems like you got a lot of that ability to manifest from your mother's side. And then we also have the 7 of inspiration here, which represents the 7 of wands. So like, again, I'm kind of getting that energy that you have the ability to defend yourself, to stand up for yourself, to be fiery and feisty, you know, that energy. Like, you may not be someone who backs down easily or someone who doesn't just take BS from everybody. You definitely got that from your mother's side. There's that warrior energy again, that fighter energy of always, you know, knowing how to stand up for yourself and always believing in yourself and what it is that you can do. Period. And then we have the moon card right in reverse. So your mom may have been a Cancer, but you know, Cancer is the mother card. It may have been a Pisces as well, or a Virgo, or a Scorpio, right? Or a Leo, because we have that Solus card as well. But with this being in reverse, I'm getting that there are some abilities that you have from your mother's side that you haven't unlocked yet. So this may even be like spiritual abilities. So I'm hearing that maybe like you got, let's say, clairvoyance from your father's side, but from your mother's side you've got claircognizance or something like that, right? So I'm getting that there are some talents. Like I said, like your mom might be a painter, but you haven't really tapped into painting yet. So I'm getting that, again, there's some talents, some abilities that you have gotten from your mother's side that you haven't tapped into yet, that you haven't uncovered yet. And I feel like your ancestors are really wanting you to get into that. I feel like they would be really happy if you like really uncovered that and started developing it more. And then with the awakening card here coming after the moon card, yeah, they want you to wake up to those abilities that you have. Because I guess the reason why I felt like you got all your intellect from your father's side is because you're so tapped into that energy. But I'm feeling like your mother's side is more of like, you know, there's still some stuff here, you know, buried treasure that you haven't dug into yet. So I'm getting the advice to tell you to start doing meditation, start journaling, or just start trying to connect more with your mother's side of the family, especially if you're multinational or bilingual, which I'm hearing specifically, or if you have like, if you have a lot of different tribes in your ethnic makeup, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I'm getting that there are some talents that you haven't even tapped into yet, right? So it's up to you, I guess, to start exploring, start connecting more with your mother's side. Ask your mother, like, hey, what did you do a lot as a kid? Like, what were some of your talents? What were some of your hobbies, you know? And then from that, you can see what talents and abilities that you might have. Okay, and then the last card out that we have here is the Magician. Again, that's that energy of knowing how to manifest. That's that energy of, you know, being very talented at bringing things from ether to reality. As you can see, like at the top, she has her hands reaching to the sky. We have all these colors swirling into her head. That's that creation energy, that inspiration. And then she has all the tools that she needs right here, all the elements in order to create what it is that she's imagining. So pile, one. You are very talented. Your ability to manifest, you definitely got that from your mother's side. Not only that, but you have some hidden abilities that you don't know about that you need to wake up to a little bit. You got your looks from your mom's side, your ability to stand up for yourself, and also some of your intuition. Okay, so let's use the Modern Witch Tarot to see what have you gotten from your father's side of the family. And there's that number 7 again, and I don't know, 7 just gives me that energy of like divine intervention. So there is a lot of spirituality that you got from your father's side. Oh. Okay, one more. What did pile 1 get from their father's side? From their ancestors on the dad's side? The paternal lineage, okay? Can I get 3 more for the dad's side? Ooh, the Leo energy here again. I'm gonna just turn it over because I like surprising myself. Like, oh my gosh. Let's see what card it is. One more card. 4 pile 1s. Thank you. That's 2, but I guess I'll take them. Okay, pile 1. Let's take a look and see. I'm hearing that Janae Aiko song. I'm so manifested every pair and something. What's it called? Never coming down again. Down again. That's what it's called. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so you definitely did not get your work ethic from your dad's side. I heard laziness, which is kind of funny because I was not expecting this at all. But if you're lazy or if you procrastinate a lot, I'm getting that you get that from your dad's side of the energy. But I'm also getting that it's not just because you're lazy, but I feel like you get that more of that mental energy from your dad's side. So like you would rather sit and think about something, you know, play with the theory or just, you know, play around with it. But when it comes to the action, you just rather not act. You'd rather think about it or just wait till you know more. So I'm getting that maybe your father is a bit more of the feminine energy and then your mother is the masculine energy. But take it how it resonates. But yeah, definitely your laziness, if you are lazy, or your procrastination, or maybe not following through on things, which is interesting. So maybe those two sides kind of differ. Not differ, but, you know, what is the word? Fight. Like those two sides fight within you. So maybe you're someone who really wants to do a lot of things. You have this urge to create, to kind of, you know, be a creator, but then sometimes you just get lazy and you're like, oh, but I don't want to do it. So I'm kind of getting that there's a bit of conflict within you where it's kind of like you really want to do a lot of things, but then sometimes you're just lazy and you just don't do it. And I'm kind of getting that some of you may feel upset about it. Like you're like, oh, why am I so lazy? Like, why can't I just do this? I really want to do this, but it's just like you'd rather procrastinate and do something else. So I'm kind of getting that those two sides fight within you a little bit. So you do have this urge to create, but sometimes you don't always follow through on it, on the things that you really do want to create. Next card out, we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, so we got 2 Sun cards. So your parents could be Leos, your dad could be a Leo, but with the Sun card being in reverse, maybe you're a bit more, I'm saying if you have excuse me, I'm like running 1,000 miles a minute in my brain. But so I'm kind of getting with this Sun card here that if you have more of a serious side, if you have more of a stern side or a mean side, I would say you get that more from your dad's side of the family. This is a little bit different from like your mom's side where you stand up for yourself. I'm getting this is just being more like stern or strict or disciplined. So I'm getting that this is the thing that you may have gotten from your dad or your dad's side. So it seems like there's a bit of strictness or sternness. It doesn't necessarily have to be like that. I'm kind of getting maybe more, it could be either strict or stern, but I'm also getting maybe like nonchalant, like a bit deadpan energy, maybe not showing your emotions. So if you tend, like if you are sometimes expressive, but then sometimes you just don't show your emotions or anything like that, I'm getting that that's something, this is so weird that I'm channeling this, but it's like, I'm kind of getting that that's what this card is. That's very weird to me. But I feel like there also is a side, it's kind of like poker face. Like if you have a really good poker face, I feel like you got that from your dad's side of the family, or the ability to hide your emotions or not show people what you're thinking. So you may keep your face kind of deadpan sometimes if you don't want people to know what you're thinking. And I feel like you have a very good poker face. So that's very, very interesting. Two of Cups in reverse. Why are all these cards in reverse? If you a player, if you like a romancer, let me say that. I don't really like the word player, you know what I'm saying? But if you're a romancer, I'm hearing Libra. If you like to romance people, if you like to go out on dates, if you like to love them and leave them, that's okay. You got that from your dad's side. So I'm getting like, this isn't necessarily giving me like, I'm also getting lone wolf energy. Like if you prefer to be alone, you got that from your dad's side of the family. But because we also have this lion, so again, a lot of Leo energy. But if you like to, you know, explore your options, I'm getting that you got that from your dad's side of the family. So it could go either way. If you are like, you know, a romantic, a serial romantic, serial lover, as Kaylani puts it, then, you know, you got that from your dad's side. Or if you prefer to be alone, if you prefer to be more of like a loner type energy, you also got that from your dad's side of the family. So this is a general reading, you know, whoever it applies to, that's for you. Four Pentacles in reverse. Again, there's a bit of this non-committal energy. Like you don't feel like you have to hold on to things for long. If a relationship isn't working out, you leave, right? So I'm kind of getting that there's a bit of a non-committal energy, like, you know, in The Sims 4, where they have a trait for commitment issues, and that sim doesn't like being in the same job for a long time or they get anxious. They don't like being in the same relationship for a long time or they get anxious. They don't like living in the same place for a long time or they get anxious. So I'm kind of getting like that's that energy for you. You're not really holding on to anything. There's not really nothing holding you down. Like you feel like the world is your oyster. You can have anything, go anywhere. So why should you commit to one thing or do one thing or have this one thing? Like why have one when you can have many? I like the way you think, pile one. I'm messing with it, okay? But yeah, it's like you're not really letting anything hold you down or tie you down. And you definitely got that from your dad's side. Remember I heard of nomads earlier? That's probably why, because maybe, you know, way back in your lineage, your ancestors were nomads. They were always moving around from place to place, eating different fruits when they were foraging, hunting different animals, creating different, you know, shelters, right? Using the different elements as they came. So I'm getting for you, that manifests for you in the fact that like you don't want to stay in one place for too long. You don't want to be in the same job for too long. You don't want to just love one person. You want to love multiple people. Or you want to try this job and try that job, right? So that's what I'm getting that you got from your dad's side of the family. I'm also hearing Sagittarius, so you may be a Sag or a Gemini, and that's why this energy is also coming on really strongly. And we have the Seven of Cups. Like I said, again, you have so many options. But for this, I'm also getting imagination and visualization. Maybe you guys are really like avid daydreamers. And if you are, you got this from your dad's side of the family. Remember earlier I mentioned clairvoyance? I'm kind of getting that with that now. Like your head is always in the clouds. You can always dream up some big elaborate story. You're always dreaming up different things. And you got that from your dad's side of the family. That's why like I was getting that intuitive energy, you know, that energy of like more thinking, more introspective, which makes sense why some of you may be loners, right? So I'm kind of getting that from your dad's side of the family. You got this creativity, but you also like don't limit yourself to one thing. You know that there's so many options out there. There's so many things out there, and you're like a kid in a candy shop. You're like, oh my God, I want to try it all. I want to travel everywhere. I want to love everyone, you know? It's a very abundant energy. So this being coupled with the Magician, it's funny that all these cards came out in reverse except for this one, but I feel like with this, it's like you can make anything happen. If you can mix the masculine and the feminine energies within you, I feel like you would do a really good job at manifesting a bunch of different things and making those things come to fruition for you, okay? This is freaking fantastic, pile one. This was, you know, not at all what I was expecting to pick up because I've never done a reading like this before and I've never seen one like this on YouTube, but thank you guys so much for tuning into my frequency. If this reading resonated, let me know down below how it did so that you can win a free reading, right? Thank you so much for being here today. Thanks so much for tuning into my frequency, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey pile 2, if you chose this Lapis Lazuli crystal, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put it right here. All right, so I'm going to start with the Fairy Oracle deck, and we're going to see, what are we going to see? What you got. I'm going to pull 2 cards, and we're going to see what you got from your mother's side, your maternal lineage, and your father's side. Your paternal lineage, okay? So let's get 2 cards. One for the mother's side, please. Okay, well, that's 2 cards. Okay. Sometimes I'd be wondering if I should take them or not. Interesting. I'm getting that this is the mother's side, and this is the father's side. So we have Fairy Guide and Opponent's Wild Daughter. But it's kind of interesting because Fairy Guide in this deck, this is supposed to be like your fairy guide. So my fairy guide, since I bought the deck, and I'm supposed to like draw, but I can't draw or anything like that. So I kept it blank so that I could stare at it and visualize my fairy guide. So I'm getting that from your mother's side. You probably have strong visualization. So I'm getting a little bit of clairvoyance here, or maybe you have some strong Neptune influence, because Neptune is like, it's like the feminine energy, but it's not really like that mother energy. I'm getting more of that wise older woman type of energy, you know, kind of like a mysterious like shaman or something like that. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. So I'm kind of having the sense that from your mother's side, not only did you get your spiritual guides, but you got a spiritual skill. So probably something like clairvoyance that you may have, or if you have Neptune and Pisces, or any strong Neptune in the like one of like, I don't know if you have Neptune in any significant placement, or if you have Pisces, a lot of Pisces energy. I'm getting that, you know, that's something that has been in your lineage. So with the fairy guide card, again, I'm getting that you got a lot of your spiritual guides. So maybe a lot of your spiritual guides and your ancestors who are around you are from your mother's side. I'm also getting that you got a lot of like your light, airy, gentle kind of energy. Maybe not gentle, but definitely like fun, light. Like you like to keep things lighthearted, right? I feel like you're a very nice person. You're very kind. You're very casual. You're very like, I'm getting cool, calm, and collected. Like you're very just, like you're just chill. You just be minding your business, smiling, talking to anybody. You know, I'm getting that you got that from your mother's side. I feel like you're pretty laid back. You're pretty chill. And that's something that you have gotten from your mother's side of the family. What else? It's funny that this is the number 0, because I associate the number 0 with feminine energy. All right, let's see from your dad's side. We have Epona's Wild Daughter. So this fairy, this is very interesting, because if you look at it, it's like she's shining and glowing, but she's like laying on top of another fairy that looks like she's crying. So I just thought that was kind of funny. I feel like from your father's side of the energy, you got a lot of your creativity. I'm getting a lot of mental energy. So your father may be an air sign, or there's a lot of air sign energy, or you may be an air sign, but I'm getting that there's a lot of air sign energy that comes from your father's side. So a lot of thinking, a lot of innovating, a lot of socializing, a lot of how you talk and communicate, right? That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm feeling like you got a lot of that energy from your father's side of the family. I feel like you're very good at talking and interacting with people, and also very good at caring for people and supporting them and consoling them. But I feel like you don't let people's emotions and communication kind of impact your own emotions. Like if someone's sad, you'll be there for them. But once you're done being there for them, you're not going to be sad. Like you're just going to go and live your life, right? I feel like that's something that you specifically got from your father's side of the family. I wonder if like your father's side is nonchalant. I'm hearing like a nonchalant granddad, or one who's very blunt, or who kind of speaks up and doesn't like really care what they say. You know, those kind of old people, they're like, I'm old, I'm about to die. And they just say whatever they want to say because it's like nobody's going to check them, right? But it's interesting that this is also number 54, which is the number 9. So it's interesting that it went from 0 to 9. And I'm kind of getting with that, it's kind of like you got the whole gamut. Like you got the whole spectrum. Like you got the mixture of like your family, the mixture of your mother's side and your father's side in the lineage was a great creation. Like, you're a great creation, basically. Like, everything you got from your mom's side and your dad's side, like, put together, it's just it just wells, it just meshes well together. So I don't know, it's kind of giving me like, you got that 0 to 9, right? Like, those are all the digits, all 10 digits, 0 to 9. You got everything, you got the whole gamut. So this is very interesting. I feel like your parents have a very good blend of masculine and feminine. So it may be that like your mom is really feminine and your dad is really masculine, and there's no in between, and like them coming together kind of helped you, or vice versa, you know, kind of gave you that perfect balance of masculine and feminine. And I'm getting that this may not necessarily be like in a toxic sense for some of you. Like, it seems like, you know, even it may have been that both of your parents or one of your parents did a very good job at being both the mother and the father. So if you grew up in a single parent household, I feel like your parent did a good job at playing both sides, being that masculine and that feminine. And if you grew up in, you know, a dual household, them having that relationship together was a good balance of masculine and feminine. And that really helped you kind of tune into your masculine and feminine energy as well. Very interesting. I also feel like if you have like a dark sense of humor, or if you like to talk more about the darker things, the kind of scorpionic energy, like conspiracy theory, not conspiracy theories, like, I don't know, like if you just like horror movies or mystery or thriller, like kind of the darker type of things, you know what I mean? Anything like that, I feel like you got that from your father's side of the family as well. So let's get more information, shall we? I'm gonna use the Muse Tarot. Ooh. What card is this? Oh, Ace of Emotions. I'm not gonna take it, but make sure no more cards fell. I'm gonna use the Muse Tarot to see what else you got from your mother's side of the family. So we're gonna do some clarification for you. I'm gonna pull 4 cards, and then I'll pull some more clarification for your father's side. Her. One more. Oh. Okay, wait, one more after that one, because that one wasn't that good. Oh my gosh, I'm like, are my fingers made of butter today? That's what I needed. Okay. Clarification for pile 2. What did they get from their mother's side of the family? Ooh, Ace of Inspiration. A lot of your passion, a lot of your excitement, the way you approach life. I'm getting Mars energy. I should have used the Luminous Astro deck. Can I get 3 more cards of clarification? Thank you. Ooh, the Star. Oh my gosh, do you have star quality? If some of you are going to be famous, it's going to be because of your mother's side of the family. Or if you're going to be well known, it's going to be because of your mom's side of the family. Oh, 2 cards, just what I was looking for. Don't even have to do much. 2 of Voices, the Spirit has got my back. Ace of Emotions. Did I show it to you? It literally came out, guys. Oh my God. This is so interesting. Pile 2. Ace of Inspiration. Some of y'all grew up in the desert. With this card, I'm kind of getting the sense that you got your passion, the way you express yourself, the way you act. So you may have Mars in a fire sign, and I feel like you got that energy, that passionate energy from your mother's side of the family. So I feel like if you are very creative as well, you got that from your mother's side of the family. And it's kind of giving me the sense that you get a lot of your ideas from your ancestors on your mom's side, especially with the Star here. I feel like if you have any ideas for how you can become famous, or how you can put yourself out there, or how you can be more recognized, I feel like that's your mom's side of the family really pushing you to step out of your comfort zone and approach this, because I feel like they think you would be really good at something and you have a lot of potential. And this may be something that has been passed down the lineage, and now you have that talent, and now your ancestors are kind of like, okay, Jody. I don't know if there's anyone called Jody here, but okay, Jody, it's time to start playing the saxophone, because your great grandpa pop on your mom's side played the saxophone and he was so talented, and now you got the talent. So you're gonna be the next, I almost said Smokey Norfolk, but I don't think Smokey Norfolk plays the sax. But you're gonna be the next greatest jazz musician out there, right? And that's what they're trying to get you to do. So I feel like you have some specific talent, a creative talent especially. It doesn't have to be playing the sax. It could be anything. Painting, drawing, singing, acting, anything like that. I feel like you have that talent, and it can make you go pretty far. With the Two of Voices, I'm getting, if you have some indecision, if you are a Libra, if you're not very good at making decisions, you have got that from your mom's side of the family. If you're a bit of a pushover, I don't really say it like that, not necessarily like a pushover, but a pushover. I always be getting like afraid I'm gonna offend people, but it doesn't matter. You'll take it as it resonates, right? But if you're a bit of a pushover, you got that from your mom's side of the family. It seems to me that, like, if you have a bit of indecision, if you have some trouble standing up for yourself, or you're not very good at like just coming to terms with things or making solid decisions, or you're a bit wishy-washy, or maybe you're even a Libra, like, who knows. I'm definitely getting the sense that you have gotten that from your mom's side of the family. And also, if you're very emotional, you definitely got that from your mom's side of the family. And the fact that we have two aces here, I'm feeling like Ace of Inspiration and Ace of Emotions. Oh my gosh, my voice is quivering. These two cards are more of the like, first of all, they're opposite, right? It's fire and water, but it's kind of giving me the sense that those are the ones that deal more with our emotions, right? Fire is more of that passion emotion, that emotion that drives us, whereas water is more of that emotion that like sits within us. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I feel like if you're very emotional, if you like are very, because they're both creative energy, right? Water energy is very creative. But fire energy is also creative, but it can be destructive. So I'm kind of getting that from your mom's side of the family. You got that strong creative energy. You have some intuition, because fire signs are very intuitive as well. I feel like they don't really get that reputation, but I'm definitely getting the sense that your creativity, your passion, your emotion, you definitely got that from your mom's side of the family. Also, a bit of your indecision, your inability to make choices. But there's something about you here that stands out, especially with the star card being here. I feel like you're meant to shine. You're meant to express yourself. You're meant to be someone in a leadership position. You're meant to be someone who stands out. I'm getting you're also supposed to be like a beacon of light to other people. You're meant to inspire other people, inspire them to start new things, inspire them to create new things, inspire them to be true to who they are. And I feel like some of you are probably indecisive about like what career to do next in life, which just came out. That's a specific message for someone, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. So let's take a look and see what we are getting from your dad's side of the family, or what you are getting from your dad's side of the family. Oops. Yeah, oh my gosh. Your mom's side of the family seems really chill. They seem very gentle, very nice, chill people, but they want you to reach your potential. All right, one more shuffle. Oh my gosh. One more after that. And then we're going to see what you got from your dad's side. See, I be like shuffling bad, but then the exact number of cards that I want come out. And I'm like, this is not bad at all. The less I have to do, the better I like it. Okay. 4 of Cups. Very interesting. So we have more watery emotion. If you, are you a Scorpio? If you're like, how do I articulate this? If you have like, if you get bored easily, or you get very disinterested easily, this is something that you get from your father's side. For some of you, I'm getting that your paternal lineage is very innovative, right? They kind of like Heish. I'm like, how do I explain it? They like innovative things, like they like new things, they like novel things, they like novel ideas. And so they get bored really easily, even in the past. I'm getting that, like, for example, let's say some of you guys, like your ancestors were kings and someone would bring them jewels. They'd be like, ah, I've seen that jewel. Ah, I've seen that jewel. They would only like the jewels if it was a new type of jewel. They like the new things. They want new experiences. They want new animals. You know, I hope this makes sense, but I'm kind of getting the sense that if you are someone who gets bored easily, or you're easily disinterested, or like you just feel really bored being on Earth, then you got this from your dad's side of the family. I feel like you may need a lot of excitement. Maybe you're like a bit of an adrenaline junkie. You like to do exciting things to get your blood rushing. But it seems to me that, like, for the most part, you're usually pretty bored with life. And I'm kind of getting that maybe from your dad's side of the family. 10 of Wands. Maybe you have it too easy. Maybe you feel like you just don't have enough. Like there's not enough burden in your life. Or like, I'm also kind of getting with this card that it seems to me that you're very good at shrugging things off or brushing things off. Like, you don't let things burden you. You don't let things bother you, or you try really hard not to. And that's something that you get from your dad's side of the family. So you be brushing things off, like pretending like, oh, maybe that didn't hurt, or pretending like, or not even pretending, like you really don't care, because you're like, oh my gosh, it's unnecessary for me to take on this burden. Like, this person is yelling at me for something that I didn't do. I'm not even gonna be bothered. I'm just gonna keep it pushing, right? So I'm getting that there's this can't be bothered, this unbothered energy that you have gotten from your father's side or your paternal lineage. There are people who don't take on unnecessary burdens, and that's awesome for you. I really like that. That kind of goes with this. Like, if someone tries to offer you a cup of BS, you're not gonna take it. What are you gonna do with a cup of BS? Drink it? No, we only drink water. 7 of Swords, yes, in reverse. Okay, I'm getting that if people like dislike you, I'm kind of getting that this is because of talents or features that you have gotten from your father's side. So let's say someone doesn't like you because of your looks. Well, you got those looks from your dad's side. Let's say someone doesn't like you because they think you're a smartass. Well, you got those smarts from your dad's side. You know what I'm saying? It seems to me that people dislike you because it seems like you have the things that they want. And the things that you have, you've kind of gotten from your dad's side. So people try to be a bit sneaky around you. They kind of try to like bring you down or pick at you to see if they can kind of get under your skin a little bit. But that's where this unbothered energy comes from, right? Not only maybe your parents, like your dad's side, had a lot of haters, and so they mastered the art of not giving an F about what people think about them or what people have to say about them. So I love this for you, Pile 2. It seems to me like you got a lot of your talents, a lot of your good looks, a lot of your positive features, the things that people envy. You got that from your dad's side of the family. But, oh, I'm holding up the wrong card. You got that from your dad's side of the family, but you don't let it bother you. And because they didn't let it bother them, now you know how to not let those things bother you, because you're like, haters gonna hate. I don't need to be upset about haters hating, because that's what haters do. They're just doing their job. I'm just gonna be here and do my job, being a bad bitch. The Tower in reverse. So what? Yeah, this is, again, I'm kind of getting that energy of like you be getting bored easily. I feel like maybe you would want like a lightning to strike down every now and then, excite things up. So you may be someone who enjoys drama a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Maybe you watch a lot of reality TV and you love seeing all the mess. Maybe you like the mess but not being involved in it. Either way, I'm getting that you need some excitement in your life, and this need for excitement comes from your father's side of the family. You like to have things shaken up. You don't like to be too stagnant too much, and it seems like that's something that you've gotten from your father's side or your dad. I'm kind of getting this energy of you want to keep it moving. You like to be adventurous. I'm seeing whitewater rafting. I'm seeing like mountain biking. Whatever it is that it may be for you, like, it just seems to me that you need some excitement. You always need to be on some sort of adventure, traveling, trying something new, because if you stay in one place for too long, you get bored, and then you're bored with life, and then you don't really know what to do. Okay. Very interesting, pile 2. Well, that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonated, and if it did, let me know down below in the comment box, because that's another way that you can win a free reading. So if you're interested, make sure to let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning into my frequency, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile 3, if you chose this red Jasper crystal, this is going to be your reading. So first, I'm going to start by looking at the Fairy Oracle cards. I'm going to pull 2 cards to see what you got from your mom's side and what you got from your dad's side, okay? Ooh, I thought I saw, my hair scared me. I thought it was like something crawling on the ground. Okay, let's see pile 2, pile 3. Oh, hold on. I've been struggling with shuffling today. Pile 3. What did pile 3 get? Okay. Thank you. We got 1 card out. Can I get 1 more card for their dad's side? What did pile 3 get from their dad's side of the family? Pile 3. What did you get from your dad's side of the family? Excuse me. Dang, your dad's side quiet. Oh, 1 card, please. These cards are loaded. I always pick up a lot of information from these cards. 1 more card, please. Oh, gosh. That's 2. 1 more card, please. OMG. So, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable, actually. I can't believe this is happening. Spirit, please. Oh, thank you. See, all you gotta do is say please. Okay, first card. Ooh, the Glencomer. The Glenconer. And the Singer of the Chalice. So these are the 2 cards that we got for you. 62 turns into an 8, which gives me infinity vibes. And I'm thinking of the crown chakra. Actually, I'm going to read from the book for this one because I'm not really familiar with this card. So bear with me. Here it is. Is it not good to make decisions when blinded by lust? Illusion, delusion, lust, projection, and clear sight. Interesting. Whether it is lust for a person, a thing, or an idea, we need to pause and take our time before making actual commitments. We need to read the fine print, check out the foundations, get a mechanic to test the so beautiful secondhand car. If we're considering buying something, we can refuse to let ourselves be rushed into it and take time to make sure it really is what we think it is. If we are considering making a commitment to other people, we need to take our time and really get to know them much better. This is another lesson in seeing the truth behind a beglamored, never heard that word, beglamored surface. Though in this case, it is we who have cast the glamour. Very interesting, because this kind of resonates with what happened with me today. I went to the car dealership and they were literally trying to pressure me to buy a car. Like, I almost did though, but like, I mean, it would have been nice to have a new car, but like, I knew it wasn't for me, you know? So I just kind of like had to leave the dealership because they were literally trying to like, buy the car. But you know, it was so nice and I almost did it. But don't be caught up in lust. Don't be caught up in the glamour of things. Don't be caught up by just how things look. So I'm getting that you got that from your mom's side of the family. I'm also hearing that this is how people feel about you, that you actually are so beautiful. You got your beauty from your mom's side of the family, that people can get really enamored or enchanted by the way that you look. So they see you, they see someone beautiful, handsome, and they're like, oh my gosh, pile 3 is so fine. I'm not even gonna try to get to know them. I'm just gonna ask them to marry me today, because woo! That's so funny, pile 3. That's literally the energy that I'm getting for you. People just see you and they're like, wow, Pile 3, they look so good, they have to be perfect. Like, there's no way their personality isn't good either, you know? So I feel like people look at you and they're very enchanted by the way that you look. But at the same time, I'm feeling that maybe you can be like that. Maybe you can be caught up a little bit in the materialistic things. Excuse me. Or you like the way things look. You like when things look nice. You like nice cars. You like nice clothes. You like your nails looking good, nails done, hair done, everything did. You fancy whatever it is. If you are someone who really likes these nice things, I'm getting Venus, Libra, Taurus energy. This is something that you have definitely gotten from your mom or your mom's side of the family. I'm getting royalty. So in your mom's lineage, I'm getting that they were either really royal or they were really wealthy in like the lineage. So they always had nice things. They always lived in abundance. They always appreciated that. They always loved that. So if this has manifested in you, it is only natural that you would love these things too. And I'm kind of getting that you are meant to step into a royally abundant lifestyle. You know, that's something that is meant for you. That's part of your destiny. That's why you like nice things. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody likes nice things. Some people are okay with just having something that works, right? But some people want to take it to the extra level, have everything matching aesthetic, you know, diamonds, jewels, all that. And if you like that, that only means that it's meant for you, right? Right, pile 3. So, excuse me, I just ate some chocolate cake. See, enjoying the nice things. But from your dad's side, we have the singer of the chalice here. So if you're someone who's very emotional, I'm getting that you got a lot of your emotions. And not only that, but how you express your emotions from your dad's side. I'm getting that maybe your dad's lineage is from the water or from the coast. Very interesting. I'm hearing Australia. I'm also seeing just like the West Coast. And I'm not like the West Coast of the US, like a Western coast. So maybe it could be the West Coast of any continent, to be honest. So, or the West Coast, like, it doesn't matter. So I'm kind of getting that the way that you express yourself, the way that your emotions are, how you deal with your emotions, that's something that you may have gotten from your dad's side. But the singer of the chalice is also like number 12, which breaks down into a 3. And the number 3 for me represents creativity. It represents mind, body, spirit. It represents the magician. It represents things coming together to create one thing. So I'm getting the energy that you are very creative. You're very good at manifesting. And that's something that you have gotten from your dad's side of the family. And especially when it comes to creating things of an emotional nature. And maybe you create things based on your emotions. So if you're feeling sad, you'll be drawn to create something sad, you know, sorrowful, something like that. If you're feeling happy, excited, you'll be drawn to create something that's more high energy, more up tempo, right? So I'm kind of getting that energy that your emotions help you to channel things from, you know, the higher realms and bring them down here and create something that is, you know, tangible. You have that ability that comes from your dad's side. So I'm getting that this is a kind of a good mix, you know. So you get your beauty, you get your attractiveness, your looks from your mom's side of the family. Also a little bit of your materialistic nature, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying that to be like, oh, you're materialistic. It's just that you like nice things and that's okay. So those are the things that you get from your mom's side of the family. And more on your dad's side, you get more of that spiritual, emotional nature, more of that creativity, right? So let's pull some more cards. I'm going to use the Muse Tarot here to see what else did you get from your mom's side of the family. What else did pile 3 get from their mom's side of the family? So I have 4 cards. It's funny because if these are 4 cards, I'm taking them. What? I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see what else you got from your mom's side of the family. Ooh, 6 of materials. So for this, I'm getting balance. I'm getting that you have a very good balance of masculine and feminine. And so I'm getting that that's something that you got from your mom's side of the family. So maybe they have like what am I trying to say? Like they have a good balance of masculine and feminine energies in their family. So that kind of passed down to you in this lineage. But I'm also getting a bit of a Virgo energy here in terms of work ethic. So maybe you're very good at giving and taking. If you're someone who likes to have reciprocity in a relationship, if you're someone who always tries to make sure that there's equal give and take in a relationship, I'm getting that this is something that you have gotten from your mom's side of the family, and that you just really care about having equal give and take. What else? We have the Page of Emotions in reverse. Okay, this is funny because I feel like your mom's side of the family, you may be a little bit more emotionally detached. So I feel like this came up in another pile as well. I think it was pile 1, but it seems like there could be a little bit of a conflict of emotions, right? So whereas on your mom's side of the family, you have the Page of Emotions in reverse, and then we have it upright here coming from your dad's side of the family in 2 different decks. So it may be that your parents express their emotions in different ways, or they have different philosophies on how you should deal with emotions, or how you should deal with things of an emotional nature. So it seems to me, pile 3, that like your mom is more of like, or your mom's side of the family, they prefer that you keep your emotions to yourself, or you deal with them on your own, or you just kind of handle your own business, right? Where it seems as on your dad's side of the family, there's more of that collectivist energy, wanting to share your emotions with others, wanting to be able to talk through it and talk about it. So I'm getting that, yeah, there may be a bit of a conflict here where it's like you don't know whether you should express your emotions or how to express them, or you're not really sure how best to express them in order to get the best overall outcome. Next card out, we have the 5 of materials in reverse. Exactly. You don't like being broke, and you got that from your mom's side, okay? I'm also hearing that you need to be able, if you have a lot, I'm hearing that it will be important for you to also practice giving. So if you receive a lot, practice giving, because the more you give, the more you receive. So yeah, this 5 of materials usually represents being broke, being left out in the cold, being down bad. But with you guys, it's in reverse because that's not your energy at all. You do not operate from a lack mentality. You don't you don't operate from scarcity. So your mom's side of the family, I guess you really got that energy of liking nice things, of living in abundance, of having nice things, of always making sure that everything that you want is up to your standards, that it matches, you know, your par, I guess, right? So that's very interesting. It's pretty cool. Your mom sounds like she bougie. I like that. Or your grandma. I'm seeing a bougie grandma, like a bougie sassy grandma. And then we have the Devil in reverse. Yeah, it kind of goes with this card. It's like that energy of, you know, you're so attractive, you're so fine. People see you and they get addicted. They think lustful thoughts about you. They want to be connected to you. They want to know you, but they don't even want to get to know you because you're just so fine. They just want to get into a commitment right away, right? But I'm kind of getting that with this Devil card. It had come out in reverse. It seems to me that, like, I feel like your mom was a bit more of the masculine energy, or she had more masculine energy within her. But yeah, I'm also hearing addictions. So maybe there's a tendency here to develop like codependencies, or to overindulge in certain things, or to be so focused on, like, because I was picking up that Venus, Libra, Taurus energy earlier, right? It seems like this would be like that taken to the max, like, you know, overeating, or like overindulging in things. Maybe not say overeating, but like overindulging, or over immersion, I guess, if that can be the word for it. So it's kind of giving me the sense that sometimes you like to, you know, you get addicted to things. You like to have things in excess, and that's something that you have gotten from your mom's side of the family. Very interesting. All right, well, let's tap into your dad's side and see what you got from them. So, Spirit, can I get some information on pile 3's paternal lineage? What have they inherited from that side of the family? Pile 3. What have you inherited from your dad's side of the family? Let's see. Can I get 4 cards for pile 3? Their paternal lineage. What have they inherited? Pile 3. What have you inherited from your paternal lineage? I'm going to take these 2. Oh my gosh. 6 of Pentacles again. This time in reverse. Can I get 2 more cards? And we have another 6. One more card for pile 3. Thank you. And the 7 of Wands. Pile 1 also got the 7 of Wands. If you guys like to pick fights, you got that from your dad's side of the family. No doubt about it. Look at this. You even hop in fights that aren't for you. If you like drama, you got that from your dad. This is so funny. Okay, 6 of Pentacles is the first card that came out. And this time it's in reverse. So maybe if you are a bit stingy, whereas I feel like your mom's side of the family is more abundant, I feel like maybe your dad's side of the family is a little bit stingy, which is where that conflict can kind of come in. So it seems to me that like maybe your dad's side is a little bit more frugal. Maybe your dad is a little more practical with money, you know. It doesn't just like spending money on nice things. Maybe your father's side of the family did come from a bit of a scarcity background or a poverty background or something like that, whereas your mom came from abundance. So maybe there's a little bit of that conflict again with it's very interesting to me because the dynamic that I'm seeing is that like your mom's side, maybe like they were more abundant financially, but when it came to the emotional connection, there was a lack of emotional connection in the family. Whereas on the father's side, I'm seeing that maybe there wasn't as much material abundance, but there was a lot of connection between the family, which is why there's kind of this discrepancy, not only in how you spend and receive money here, but also the discrepancy between like how you express your emotions. Because it seems like your father's side of the family would be more emotional, more willing to connect on that level. Whereas your mother's side is more of like, you know, do it by yourself. Like, I don't even know what to say if you come to me with those emotions. Like, you can just handle it by yourself or talk to your friends, don't talk to me type shit. So this is very interesting to me. So there is that dynamic, that difference of expression in terms of how your parents deal with money, or how both sides of the family deal with money, and also how they deal with their emotions. So next card out is the 6 of Swords. And with this card, I'm getting that if you're someone who hesitates a lot, or you don't like to initiate things, or maybe you're a little bit nervous about starting new ventures, this is something that you have gotten from your dad's side of the family. If you're very hesitant about doing new things or pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, I'm getting that it's because of your dad's side of the family, maybe because they didn't have enough money, or whatever it may have been. There was a bit of scarcity there. It may have been because like or this mentality has come from that, so it seems like they don't want to go after things because, you know, you can't achieve it, or it can't happen, or it's too expensive. It just seems like there's too many barriers to entry. So if you're someone who holds yourself back or doesn't go after things, I feel like that's a mentality you've adopted from your father or your father's side of the family. Okay, like, okay, we also have the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So yeah, I feel like maybe you are someone who likes to stir up a little conflict. Maybe you are someone who likes to, you know, kind of start some drama or be in the drama or whatever it is. But I'm feeling like you also get a little bit annoyed by it. So it could be either way. I'm feeling like some of you maybe just find yourself always caught up in the drama, and you get so annoyed and you're like, why did you bitches drag me into this? Like, I didn't even need to be involved in this, right? I feel like that's kind of your energy, but at the same time, it seems like you always have to break up the fights. Okay, it could really go either way. So you could either be the one instigating the fights, or it seems to me like you're the person who's always caught up in the drama and you have to break out the fights. So it may be something that always happens a lot in your friend group. So either like in your friend group, you guys are always fighting and you're always watching. I'm just getting like a lot of friend energy here. I don't know what that has to do with your lineage. I don't know, maybe... What does that have to do with your lineage? Maybe the need to stand up for other people. It's giving me like, yeah, like you feel like you maybe have to stand up for other people, or you could just be a Libra and you don't like conflict or anything like that. But that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm not really getting anything else. Let me see. So from your mom's side, you got your love for material abundance, maybe a little bit more of your repressed emotional side, your sexy looks, your tendency to be enamored by beautiful looking things, and also your tendency to maybe develop codependencies or addictions or something like that. As for your dad's side, maybe you've gotten a little bit of your scarcity mindset from them, from that side of the family. You've also gotten a bit of that energy of holding yourself back, not knowing if you can accomplish something from your dad's lineage. You also got your creativity, your emotional expression, your creativity, your connection, your ability to connect with other people. And also, I guess, yeah, your ability to break up fights, your ability to stand up for yourself, and also to stand up for other people. Okay, pile 3, that is all I'm seeing for you. If this resonated, leave me a comment down below and let me know how it did, because that's also a way that you can win a free reading. Thank you so much for being here today and for tuning into my frequency. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile 4, if you chose the Selenite Tower, this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to start off with this Fairy Oracle deck first. And I'm gonna take a look and see, what did you get first from your mom's side and your dad's side. This is gonna be the overall energy. I've been getting a lot from these cards, so I'm definitely gonna start trying to use them more. I hope you guys like them. Let's see, pile 4, what did you get from your ancestors? What has been passed down to you from your lineage? Pile 4. Can I get one card for pile 4's maternal lineage? What did pile 4 get from their mom's side? Oh my gosh. I'll take both of them. Okay, so if you were drawn to pile 1, go check that out. So for your mom's side, we have soulless. Okay, actually, I'm getting that this is your dad's side. Okay, yeah. So we got the Piper from your mom's side, and we got soulless from your dad's side. Let's take a look and see. So 24, this is the Piper. If you... Oh my God, I'm hearing Shakespeare. First off, if you have any musical talent or musical ability, you got this from your mom's side of the family. That's singing, playing an instrument, writing music, writing poetry, anything creative like that. You got that from your mom's side of the family. If you are someone who likes to express themselves through artistic means, you got that from your mom's side of the family. I'm hearing that your mom's side of the family, they were muses. In the past, people were inspired by them, and they were so inspired by the world around them that all they did was create. All they did was bring things to fruition, you know. They would plant seeds and they would grow and they would produce beautiful, sweet fruit. Okay, pile 4. So this is awesome to hear, definitely. If you also have a green thumb, I'm getting that from your ancestors' lineage, they were farmers. So I'm kind of getting that one thing that you're really good at is planting or aquaponics, okay? Planting, gardening, taking care of plants. I have a feeling someone's gonna comment like, I can't even keep a succulent alive or something like that. That's kind of cracking me up because I feel like someone's gonna talk about how they killed a plant and they just said that they're good at gardening. But yeah, I feel like for most of you, take it as it resonates. You would be very good at gardening. If this is something that you have always wanted to kind of dabble in, I would encourage you to go for it. It seems like there may have been some farming in your lineage, so you may be very good at farming, gardening, things of that nature. I'm also getting that landscape design or like interior design. Even there's something about the home here and about you decorating the home or being in the home or making things look good. Any kind of design or decoration, I feel like you're very good at that. You have a very keen eye for detail, and you know when something looks good and when something doesn't look good. Even if you don't know design theory or things like that, you can just look at something and know like, okay, those are fucking this. Oh, hold on, those colors are freaking disgusting and they don't go well together. Like, you don't need to know the color wheel theory to know that orange and blue don't go well together or something like that, right? So the very interesting pile one, pile four, excuse me. I'm kind of getting that, yeah, all of your musical ability. If you love nature, love being outside at the beach, hiking, that is something that you got from your mom's side of the family. So your mom's side of the family may have been like a very outdoorsy people type of, they like to go out there. They're very adventurous and do outdoor adventures like skiing, hiking, rafting, anything like that, climbing mountains. I don't know, some people do that. But yeah. Oh, excuse me, what else? If you're very lean, if you're very slender, I'm hearing you also got your skin tone from your mom or your mom's side of the set family. But if you're very tall and slender, that is something that you got from your mom's side of the family. Yeah. Let's see, from your dad's side of the family. I feel like from both sides of your family, you definitely got your good looks, pile four. Okay, so you fine, you bad. Okay. From your dad's side, definitely I'm seeing thick hair. I'm seeing like nappy hair. Like 4C hair like mine. It's crazy. I just braided my hair though. So, but yeah, I'm getting like you have thick curly hair. That's something that you got from your dad's side. I feel like you got a lot of your energy, like the person who you are. Maybe you were really close with your dad, but I'm getting like you got a lot of your personality from your dad's side. Even if you weren't close with your dad, you would be surprised how, or like you're not close with your dad's side of the family, you would be surprised how similar you are to them, how you have similar interests, or at least like you're always drawn to the same kinds of things. But it seems to me that from your dad's side of the family, you've gotten a lot more of your personality, the things that you're interested in. I'm hearing Tinkerbell, so it's giving me that energy of like you like to work with your hands, you like to create things, that magician energy as well. But so you got that a little bit from both sides of your family. So from your mom's side, I'm getting more of that creativity with more of like music and stuff. But as for your dad's side, I feel like it's more creativity in terms of innovation or creating, maybe even architecture. So maybe that's why it's a good mix, because you got the architectural creativity from your dad's side, but from your mom's side, you got the interior design creativity. So I'm kind of getting that the talents that you have from both sides of your family really come together well, because they can help you, like if you combine them, they can help you be successful in a specific area of your life. Very cool, very cool. Hairdressing, I just heard. Maybe some of y'all are hairdressers. Okay, I'm gonna use the Muse Tarot to see what else you got from your mom's side of the family. So let's tune into your mom's side of the family, your maternal lineage. What has pile 4 inherited from their maternal lineage? One more. What has pile 4 inherited? Can I get 4 cards, please? Are those 4 cards? This has been happening a lot. I got all 4 cards in one go. I love this today, Spirit. Like, sometimes I'd be getting like annoyed if I have to shuffle so much to get the cards. But thank you guys. Appreciate it. Okay, first card that we have out is the Devil. Pile 4, the Devil. Capricorn. What is it? I'm getting an unbothered energy, like can't nobody tell you to do anything that you don't want to do. So this energy of wanting to stand up for yourself, I feel like you definitely got from your mom's side of the energy. mom's side of the family, it's kind of giving me the sense that, you know, like, you're a cool person, but like you want to do things the way that you want to do them. So you're not gonna really let anyone. I feel like you're the type of person who will maybe lie about it. Someone will be like, you should do this, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll do it. And then you're like, after they leave, you're like, hell no, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna do it the way that I want to, right? So you're just like, you don't really take unsolicited advice from people because, like, who asked you, right? And you're gonna live your life how you want to do it. So there's a bit of this detached energy that I'm getting for you. You try to maybe appease people if they, or like try to, you know, calm them down if they try to tell you to do something. But at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, okay, look, I get it. You want to tell me this and that, but this is my life and I'm going to live it how I want to, regardless of how you feel about it. So that's really cool, pile 4. I like that energy. You're not really attached to what people say or what they have to say about you. And that's something that you have gotten from your mom's side of the family. So you have your mom to thank for that. Okay, 2 of materials here. If you, again, you have a lot of talents, and I'm getting that the meshing of 2 talents, one from your mom's side and your dad's side, can really like take you far. For example, let's say maybe like, I'll just give the same example. Like from your dad's side, you got that architectural know-how, and then from your mom's side, you got the interior design. So if you put those together, you can build and design houses, and that just like this is the perfect business for you, right? So with this, I'm kind of getting that energy is emphasized, but there are additionally so many talents that you have gotten from your mom's side that can mix well together. For example, you could be like in a one-man band because you know how to play 7 instruments, or maybe you're very good at recording music, writing music, and producing music. So you do all 3 for yourself, and you're very talented, and you can monetize what you do and then start doing it for other people, right? Kind of like Beyonce. Beyonce does everything. So like, you know, she produces, she records, she films, she directs, she's all of these things. And so it's like you have all those talents that you got from your mom's side of the family that you can put together to, you know, create the best possible outcome for you. That's pretty awesome. We have the 4 of Cups here. I'm getting that you got a bit of you're a bit of a romantic here. But we also have the Ace of Emotions in reverse. Let me look at this for a second and see what's up. Oh, I feel like you guys are definitely hopeless romantics. I feel like you guys love to search for love. You love being in a relationship. You love being in a connection. There's just something beautiful about love to you, and you really enjoy that. And I feel like that's something that you really got from your mom's side. But I feel like you also get really disheartened or really sad if you're not in a relationship, or if you can't find a partner, or even if you didn't have someone to share your life with or share happy moments with. So I feel like you, pile 4, are someone who really cherishes and appreciates relationships. And that is a trait that you have gotten from your mother's side of the family. And that's really beautiful. I find it so cute. But I feel like, yeah, you can get a little bit sad if like maybe you've been single for too long, or you can't find someone to like connect with, or you feel like you're only dealing with F boys and F girls, and you're like, we're all good people at, right? So this is kind of beautiful, pile 4. I love that you are, you know, such a hopeless romantic, because I am too. But yeah, so yeah, don't get discouraged. I feel like your mom's side of the family, they are lovers of love as well. And that's beautiful. I feel like you also have a tendency to express your love through artistic means. So maybe if like you would write someone a sonnet, or you'd write them a song and you'd be like, I love you. And so yeah, that's really beautiful, pile 4. So let's take some looks. Take a look and see what you got from your dad's side of the family. I'm hearing that generic song, Never Down Again. So really, if you were drawn to pile 1, go check that out, because I channeled that song for that pile too. All right. What has pile 4 inherited from their father's side of the family? What has pile 2? If you have RBF, oh my gosh, guys. Didn't I say the Magician? Did I? I don't know. But if you have RBF, you got that from your dad's side of the family. But we also have the Magician card here as the first card out. It's in reverse though, so let's see. What else did pile? Ooh, Two of Cups. So both your mama and your daddy, they both are hopeless romantics. They both love to love. What else did pile 4 get from their dad's side? Thank you. Can I get one more card? Thank you. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Yes, very emotional people. And the Two of Swords in reverse. So from your dad's side, again, okay, if you are someone who is in love with love, if you are a lover, you are very emotional. You got this from both your mom and your dad. I feel like your dad also has some strong feminine energy, or that may just be in his entire lifeline. I'm also getting that a lot of his women ancestors are with you. But we have the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. So if you guys are very heavily inclined to love and you're wondering why, it's because of your parents. You have your parents to thank for that. They are lovers. They are all about the emotion. I'm hearing sex. Like, it's all about that sensual, connected energy. They're very sensual, passionate people. And you got this from both your mom and your dad. So that combination inserted into you, like, that's double whammy. Like, you have a lot of passion, you have a lot of emotional connection. You could be a Libra or have Libra and Cancer placement or something like that, or have Venus and Cancer in the 4th house. It just seems to me that you just have such a loving energy, and you're ready to love, you're ready to give love, you're ready to be connected. And that's the energy I'm getting, that you got that from your parents. You just love to love because your parents are lovers themselves. Period. Let me see here with the Magician. Why is the Magician card in reverse? Oh my gosh. Did I say that? No, it wasn't in this pile. But I feel like you guys have the ability to manifest, and you're very good at manifesting, but it gives me a sense that maybe you don't believe in yourself. I'm getting that maybe you got that from your dad's side of the family, or maybe your dad's side of the family made you not believe in yourself, or they made you doubt yourself. I'm not sure what that is about. It may be about some, living family members, not necessarily like down in your lineage, where maybe they made you feel bad about yourself, or they put you down, so it made you feel like you can't manifest. But with this Magician card being here, I already know that pile 4, you have strong manifestation abilities. You have strong magician abilities, and that is something that you can do. You can manifest, you can create, right? But it seems to me that maybe there are some living relatives who maybe told you some things, and that made you feel like maybe you're not good enough, or you can't manifest. But I'm here to let you know that they don't know what they're talking about. You are the magician, and you can manifest, and you have that ability because you just know how. You have the know-how. You have that skill. It's in your lineage. It's in your bloodline. And these people, they're just trying to bring you down. For what reason? Like, you never know. Sometimes your family might be your biggest haters, but your ancestors, they're with you. They want you to know that you should forget these people. You are a master manifester. You are a master magician. And because of this energy right here, you know how to bring things from the 5D, the 7D, from the higher realms down into this 3-dimensional world. When you get those ideas, you know how to make them manifest into reality, right? Right. That's powerful. And don't let them tell you otherwise. 2 of Swords here. You're a bit indecisive, so you may definitely be a Libra. Or maybe, okay, yeah, I'm getting that you're very good at seeing both sides of the coin, so you decide to stay neutral. This is something that you have gotten from your father's side of the family. It seems to me that, like, you're very good at understanding all sides of the story. You're very good at playing devil's advocate. You're very good at flipping the script or thinking of alternative theories or alternative viewpoints. You're very good at kind of deviating from the norm and taking things to a different direction than other people usually would. And that is something that you have gotten from your dad's side of the family. This innovative way of thinking, this open-minded way of thinking, where you know a lot of things and you try to challenge other people to think on their toes and to think about things in a different way. This is something that you have gotten from your dad's side of the family. Okay? So just to recap, you've gotten your RBF from your dad's side of the family, okay? But even if it's not just RBF, it could be that you have a very stern face or a very chiseled face, a nice jaw, you know. That's something that you have gotten from your dad's side of the family. Not only that, but I also mentioned hair, right? So you got your hair. If you're a man, I mean, obviously, you would have gotten your beard from your dad's side. But, I mean, not obviously, but it may have come from your mom's side, but further back in the lineage. But it seems to me like if you're a man, you got your beard from your dad's side of the family. You got your thick hair, your face. Your facial features are really what's standing out to me. And I'm also hearing body type. So the way that your body is, the way that you deal with your emotions, your ability to manifest, your ability to create new things. These are all things that you have gotten from your dad's side of the family. And we have 222 here, okay? So 2 is all about duality. It's about seeing both sides of the coin. It's about that next step. It's about moving forward. It's like 1 + 1 is 2, right? And I guess you are the 2 because 1 + 1, your parents came together and you are the 2, okay? And so from your mom's side, you got your hopeless romantic energy. You got a lot more of your creative side, you know. I feel like from your mom's side, you got that creative energy, and from your dad's side, you got more of that analytical energy, right? And those two coming together, that is what makes you a magician. That is what makes you a master manifester, because you have that creativity, you have that soft emotional side, but then you also have the hard analytical side, which is like, okay, well, how are we going to actually make this happen? How can we actually turn water to ice, right? And you know how to do that. You put it in the freezer, period, right? You also got a bit of your detached energy from your mom's side. And again, all your creative abilities, whether it's singing, dancing, painting, acting, writing, YouTube, whatever it is that you do that's creative, where you're thinking outside of the box, where you're being analytical, where you're doing things from yourself. That is something that you have gotten from your mom's side of the family. Okay, so that is all I'm seeing for you, pile 4. If this reading resonated, let me know how it did down below by leaving me a comment. And that is also how you can win today's free reading giveaway. Thank you so much for being here today and for tuning into my frequency. I hope to see you in the next one, and bye-bye.